Welcome everyone, and thank you so much for joining in this very important update here on price action of Bitcoin. As we can see guys, I did warn you about this recent drop. I mean, on 1st of April, I showed you that Bitcoin has printed a decent CPR which only gets formed during downtrend. So for the month of April, there is a very high probability of price testing the first bearish target, the S1 line, which was around 74,400 before choosing a direction. And you can see yesterday when the price of Bitcoin started free falling, this is exactly where we came. This is exactly where the price found support. So you can see it's not a coincidence guys. This CPI indicator is a leading indicator, and this indicator makes a lot of sense. So what to expect next? Because if you look at this price action here in a different time frame using different scenarios, all the bearish scenario which we talked in my videos are playing out. So will this result in furthermore continuation to the downside, or what kind of scenario will we see next? So before I jump into the content, please guys, do me a favor and destroy that like button. And again, let's try to reach 1,000 like in this video. Thank you very much. So first, let's look at this USDT dominance. This USDT dominance was printing a descending broad-range type of formation, a bullish continuation pattern. So I showed you that in the medium short term, if we see USDT dominance heading towards the upper trend line from the descending broadening wedge, we have to see a correction in price action. I mean, not just only in Bitcoin, but the entire market. But the move here, this USDT dominance showing strength, is not just only because we were forming this descending broadening wedge, but the ongoing tariff war is the reason. The number one reason is the ongoing tariff war. So this tariff news is definitely impacting the overall market, not just only the crypto market, but also the traditional market. And that's why you can see this rising wedge bearish continuation scenario played out perfectly. Ascending broadening wedge pattern is playing out perfectly. And according to this bearish continuation pattern, Bitcoin could go even lower. I mean, we are expecting price of Bitcoin after some relief rally to see another continuation coming back for a retest in between 75,000. One more time, a proper retest around that area, just like as shown here in an example, and only after that choose an actual direction, because we know Bitcoin parallelly has also follow this rising channel pattern. And just like what I showed you in this example with a false break to the upside, Bitcoin followed the original trend direction, which was clearly heading here to the downside. So will this result in furthermore bearishness? Because according to this rising wedge, ascending broadening wedge pattern, you can see we could go lower. We could come back for a retest around the previous temporary resistance area. I mean, this trend line previously acted as a strong line of resistance, so that is where I'm actually expecting the price of Bitcoin to be attracted, because we know for now this leading indicator will be our number one help and also our number one indicator, because for now, after testing the support from this S1 line, we are seeing a relief rally. But please do not get fooled. This relief rally could be just a temporary relief rally. I mean, Bitcoin showing a move in this manner, a move in between 0.5 0.618 line, a dead cat bounce from this high till this low. You can see a dead cat bounce, consolidate around this area for a while, and then start breaking to the downside, because according to this April CPI, it is a decent CPI which only gets formed during downtrend. So there is a possibility Bitcoin coming back for a retest around this monthly S1 line according to this indicator. But we are aware Bitcoin has found or tested some of the most important support as well. I mean, I showed you with so many different examples that in the medium short term, there is a possibility of a move around 75,000. Bitcoin coming for a retest around this 50 exponential moving average, because in the past price action, only after testing the support from this 50 exponential moving average, a proper retest around this area, Bitcoin has turned bullish. So this was a double retest around this 50 exponential moving average. So what I'm trying to pinpoint is that in a weekly, yes, this is another reason why we are seeing a rally. Not just only after testing the support from the S1 line, we are seeing this relief rally, but in a bigger picture, you can see that was also the support from this 50 exponential moving average. But please guys, please be aware, even though it might look like Bitcoin could show another continuation like this, price heading even higher, but failing to regain our strength above this April CPI line means despite this bullish move, it could still fake out. Yes, you heard that correctly, guys. Despite another continuation, another rally bringing the price of Bitcoin above 80,000, it could still fake out Bitcoin, dipping quickly below this 50 exponential, just like this one here, a huge week to the downside before following this bullish continuation pattern. Yes, you heard that correctly, guys. Bitcoin has extremely strong resistance, which won't be that easy to break. Yes, guys, it won't be that easy to come across this CPR trend line. I mean, the resistance to break out of this resistance, because parallelly Bitcoin is also following this bearish continuation pattern from our Williams alligator indicator. Blue line appearing at the top, green line at the bottom. So in the medium short term, if we do see another rally here to the upside, Bitcoin coming across 84,000, we still have to be careful. That could be resulting in another bearish continuation, just like from this past price action. We can see each and every attempt during this downtrend has resulted in a lower low. So please do not over leverage yourself. The price in the medium short term has found support. I mean, support to show a continuation, which might look somehow like this part. Since we are still below some of the key line of resistance, this relief rally could be just a temporary relief rally, and price after that could be showing another continuation to the downside. Yes, guys, I strongly believe this rally, what we are witnessing now, could be turning out into a fake out, because Bitcoin is still below some of the key line of resistance. Resistance from this falling trend line, resistance from this signal line or the basis line, resistance from this Williams alligator indicator, and even the resistance from this CPR indicator. You can see these trend lines will be holding us below 84,000 in the medium short term. So as long as we remain below this resistance line, any sort of a rally will be looked as a temporary rally, because you can see price yesterday, after testing the support from this CPR trend line, the S1 line started bouncing back, right? And support from this 50 exponential moving average started bouncing back. But if we look here with a simple horizontal trend line, this horizontal trend line previously also held the price. But now, if we look at it carefully, you can see, guys, this could be a formation of a descending triangle. A descending triangle is a bearish continuation pattern. So in the medium short term, even if the price results in another continuation, I mean price heading towards the upper trend line from the descending triangle, please be aware. In the past price action, you can see, I just showed you with this falling trend line, it has been looked as a very, very important resistance. So this relief rally could be also ending its move after testing around that area, and then show a continuation which might look somehow like this. So to avoid this bearish move, what must the price in the medium short term do? The price in the medium short term must do the unthinkable. I mean, it must come across this CPR trend line, which is above 86,000, and we know that won't be easy for now. So that's why, guys, please be aware. Do not over leverage yourself. Use proper risk management strategy, otherwise things could get very, very nasty. And by saying this, I'm signing out until next time. Bye bye.